What just dropped will shock you. There is new factory data out from the US that makes rate cuts look like a good idea. No, they're not bringing US Treasuries on a chain through lines that are wavy. ArchX is now getting ready to add hundreds of millions of tokenized assets to the XRP system. This is opium, people. All of these things are happening at the same time. We call it adoption, liquidity, and credibility. Let me break this down for you. Now you understand why XRP might be bigger now than ever before. Welcome to Coins Alert, where you can find all the latest news about Ripple, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies. If you're new, please click the subscribe button. You already know what to do if you want to come back for more of that great information. Give that thumbs up. YouTube will show this video more often if more people give it a thumbs up. The more people we ask to join, the better. Hit the join button below any of my videos if you want to become a member of my channel and get rid of the ads for less than a coffee a month. Let's go check out the markets right away. Bitcoin worth $110,654. It's at 1.3% Ethereum right now. That's $4,299. It's down 1.11% right now. Also XRP. It did move up to number 3. It's okay to go back to number 4. It cost $2.81. The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $3.76 trillion. Let's sing it together now. I'm telling the truth. I like big green candles. It looks like XRP is being ripped like it's on a rocket. The chart looks thick and ready to take off. Who is ready for the ride to the moon? Yes, everyone. October is the name for this month, so I know you're ready. We just need to make it through September. And guess what? It's been 2 days already. There are only 28 days left. It will be over soon. After that, here we go. The US ISM manufacturing data came in at 48.7%, which was lower than the 48.5% that was predicted. I see what you mean. You say RIP it quote s.2%. Wait a minute. On paper this may seem like a small number, but in larger world it's huge. Two things are clear from it. There is still some growth in the business, which is a good sign. What happens when manufacturing statistics falls below 50? It's not lost on the Fed. It points toward lowering rates. Why does this matter for crypto? Because whenever money comes in, risky investments are the first to go. Return to the year 2020 March. COVID hit. The Fed cuts. It's full of stimulus. BTC costs $5,000 to $69,999. Ethereum went from $120 to almost $5,000. Rate cuts are rocket fuel. This is something I say a lot, but it's very important that we get it. That's why it's a good sign when ISM is weaker than 50 and moving weaker than expected. It seems likely that rates will go down again at this point, and crypto is the fastest asset class to change prices because it has markets that are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's it again. It takes the least time for crypto to change prices. This is a negative. This is how it looks. The numbers released today shows that the next thing the Fed will do is bring in more money. What does that lead to? We all know, which brings us to this. The big day is tomorrow. I'm going to muffle that. The video doesn't need to be watched. All the time, Dow Finance is putting US Treasuries, stocks, and ETFs on the chain. DeFi access and cooperation around the world. But here's the catch. Marty Party wants to know how Ando will make Xstock work on Ethereum. ETs can't handle more than 15 transactions per second. And gas fees can be more than $300 per transaction. Let's talk about this. That's it for now, folks. What's going on with Ando and Ripple is huge, and not enough people are talking about it. A lot of people want to know why Ando didn't talk about Ripple. Why didn't they say the XRP ledger? Listen to me. Right now, Ondo Finance is the most well-known name in tokenized funds. OUSG, which stands for Ondo Short-Term US Government Treasuries, is now sold. The best part is now here. It has been put into use on the XRP system. This means that you can use Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin to create and redeem OUSG at any time. Take that in. We are seeing US Treasuries, which are the foundation of world banking, go live on the XRP ledger's rails. Why does it matter then? I get it. I know what you mean. Because assets in the real world, that isn't just another crypto trick. There is no better way to connect trade fight and disobey than through them. That's not all that US Treasuries, ETFs and stocks do. They give you credibility. The government doesn't care about joke coins. They don't care about meme coins at all. It's important to them that assets worth trillions of dollars are tokenized and can be accessed on blockchain tracks. And here is the edge over the competition. Ethereum has been the standard place to test tokenization, but it can't handle a lot of users. His xdoc test was on Ethereum, which we saw. And ETH fell over when there were more than 15 transactions per second. It broke apart. It now costs more than $300 to buy gas. That might be more than the stock you own is worth. What do you think? That's dead. That means organizations will have debt when they get there. This is where Ripple does well. The XRP system works with Ethereum, but guess what? It goes faster. It costs less. Plus it works better. When banks tokenize treasuries, they can't deal with fees and changes in value, and the lines get backed up. They need to know what will happen, and the XRP record gives them that. Let's get this straight. Ondo has added tokenized stocks to their XRP ledger, but they haven't made a public announcement about it yet, even though the groundwork has been laid. Today is treasuries and tomorrow is stocks. When those assets move, it will be because the XRP record can handle things that Ethereum can't. Take a step back and think about this. This is how Ripple's RLUSD is becoming the payment layer. And those funds are already on the XRP ledger, and institutions are quietly endorsing it as the best way to handle money in the real world. This isn't just positive. This is what the next banking system will be built on. After that we get this. We now have the last piece of the puzzle after Ripple, Rechex and the takeoff. Ripple and Rechex are now officially working together, though this is just a small test run. Real-world assets that have been turned into tokens worth hundreds of millions of dollars are moving right through the XRP ledger. It is fully controlled and acts as an exchange, custodian, and broker for digital securities. In the UK, they are controlled by the FCA, one of the world's most famous places for business and finance. That means everything they do is flexible and meets the standards for institutions. Article about this can be seen right here. It talks about the real-world assets on the XRP system. What does this mean for XRP? This means that the ledger is no longer just used to store NFTs or meme coins. Tokenized assets like treasuries, bonds, ETFs, real estate, and more that are controlled at the institutional level, are building on it. And this is the great thing. These assets will need a way to settle once they're live on the XRP system. That's where XRP comes in. All of Ripple's work, including the stable coins like RLUSD and the trading hubs they've set up, fits together to make the tracks for a new financial internet. ARCX is an idea, and now it's time to take off. It shows that regulated organizations are ready to use tokenized banking on the XRP ledger. Swift, you should be careful. We understand that you're scared. We understand that you're scared. You're aiming at both XRP and Ripple. Now let's put it all together. The Fed needs an ISM reading below 50. Rate cuts are coming, and crypto does very well when the money comes in. Also, Ripple made history when they put those US Treasuries live on the XRP ledger using RLUSD as a bridge. If ETH can't grow, then guess what? The XRP ledger can do it. Now is the time for tokenization to really shine. The landing pad is now Ripple and AllChex. The ledger is backed by hundreds of millions of dollars worth of tokenized real-world assets that are live and being controlled. Things will keep going like this. Sorry. This is the start of something much bigger. Right now the new financial system is being built, and Ripple and XRP are at the center of it. So now the only question is, are you ready before everyone else does? I hope everyone